Consisting of 50 states, the United States occupies an area only slightly smaller than Europe. In this vast country, you will find incredibly rich natural landscapes, urban landscapes, people and culture, from the tropical islands of Hawaii to the desert landscapes of the Grand Canyon, as well as multicultural cities such as Chicago and New York. You will never run out of places to open. Here is an overview of the best places to visit in the USA. Number 25. Big Sur, located between the Carmel Highlands and San Simeon. Big Sur is a large rocky stretch of California coastline. Although it has no official borders, it stretches for about 70 miles along the famous Highway No. 1. The area is a magnet for commuters who travel by car, who are attracted by the latest redwoods and breathtaking beaches along the route. However, it has not just the beautiful scenery for driving. The area also offers many great hiking opportunities that run through several state parks covered by Big Sur. Number 24. Rushmore, one of the most unique tourist attractions in the United States. The last Rushmore is visited by millions of tourists every year. Carved between 1927 and 1941 on the side of the mighty mountain were the huge heads of four of the country's most revered and respected presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. These famous figures symbolize the birth, growth, development, and preservation of the nation. At the National Memorial, you can not only look at the 18-meter sculptures but also learn all about how they were carved and made in the says visitor center. Number 23. Asheville. The city of Asheville, located in the beautiful foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, is famous for its decorated artistic atmosphere. There are plenty of boutiques in the city center showcasing local creations, as well as bars and great places to eat. Traveling musicians and street performers only create a creative atmosphere for Asheville. The city is also very close to the world-famous Biltmore Estate, built between 1889 and 1895. This chateau-style mansion is the largest private house in the United States, which is visited by almost 1.5 million people annually. Number 22. Olympic National Park. The Pearls of Washington's national parks. Olympic National Park has an incredible variety of nature, covering vast territories of the picturesque Olympic Peninsula. The national park is a real wilderness, stretching from huge glacial mountains to dense and humid rainforests. There is more negativity in these regions than in any other part of the material part of the United States. Most of the emissions come in the form of snow, which has created more than 250 glaciers in the park during this time. Take a waterproof jacket with you and get ready for a series of exclusive hikes, such as through the Huron Pass and the charming Valley. Number 21. Monument Valley. With a recognizable image, Monument Valley is famous for its incredible geological formations, which have been featured in television commercials, featured in films, and appeared in advertising magazines. Thus, they are instantly recognizable all over the world. The encircled element stretches almost infinitely, huge sandy cliffs impressively towering above the sky, their bright red and orange waves reaching against the background of the blue sky. The beautiful valley between the cliffs, as the Navajo Indians called it, is a must-see place to visit Arizona. Number 20. Austin, known for its motto, "Keep Austin Weird." This city is clearly different from the rest of Texas. The population is young, partly due to the huge campus of the University of Texas. And it is also the country's live music capital. Austin is the capital of the Star State, so don't miss the opportunity to explore the Capitol building, famous for its pink color and which is even taller than the U.S. Capitol building. It is also worth considering the trails that run along Barton Creek and the Congress Avenue Bridge, where you can see over 1 million bats take off at sunset. Number 19. St. Augustine, founded in 1565 by Spanish explorers. St. Augustine is the oldest permanent European settlement in the United States. Today, its National Historic District is a major tourist attraction. The city's walking center consists of narrow colonial streets lined with interesting local shops and excellent restaurants. The last 3 hotel buildings, built at the end of the 19th century, tower over the more developed and restored historical houses. Like many coastal cities in Florida, St. Augustine also offers excellent access to the Atlantic Ocean and year-round sunshine. Number 18. Aspen, lost in a remote part of the Rocky Mountains, is the magnificent mountain town of Aspen, one of the most famous ski resorts in the world. Once it was a place where rich and famous people lived. Now it is a very popular tourist destination. The small town is located on the banks of the Roaring Fork River, with the end mountains of Colorado surrounded by hills. Its picturesque surroundings are ideal for all kinds of outdoor activities such as hiking and mountain biking. However, most people come here for the magnificent slopes that make Aspen one of the best winter destinations in the world. Number 17. Cape Cod. Cape Cod is an arm-shaped peninsula located in the easternmost part of Massachusetts. In the summer, it has become one of the most popular places in the state. Lighthouses, cranberry marshes, sandy beaches, hiking and cycling trails. Cape Cod National Shoreline. The popular resort town of Provincetown, located on the very edge of the peninsula, is the site of the first landing of the Pilgrims. Although Cape Cod is known for its artist colonies and charming villages, it was Hyannis Village that put the Cape on the map because it is the Kennedy family's summer home. Number 16. Niagara Falls. The world-famous Niagara Falls sprawled between Ontario on Monday and the official representative of New York, located on the Niagara River. The waterfall is the culmination of a stream of water that bursts out of the Great Lakes and consists of 3: a horseshoe waterfall, an American waterfall, and a bridal veil waterfall. 6 million cubic feet of cascading water fall from the crest every second, creating an incredibly impressive sight that attracts about 30 million tourists a year. Number 15. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, or the Steel City, is a huge metropolis that arose at the confluence of 3 rivers. It has a distinct topography, many green hills rising directly from the river. When it was the main center of industry, its old warehouses and factories have now become official enterprises and introduced cultural transformations. The skyscraper of downtown Pittsburgh is not to be missed, the US Steel Tower has been honored to be the tallest in the city. In the heart of the city center is Point State Park, a green park where you can also see Fort Pitt from the 19th century. Number 14. Atlanta, the capital and influence city of Georgia. Atlanta is a sprawling city with the effects of urban skyscrapers, towering over a picturesque landscape of hills, pine forests, the last ancient oaks and charming magnolias. Founded as a railroad terminal in 1837, Atlanta became the leader of the New South. The main attractions of the city are the CNN Center, the Coca-Cola World, and the Georgia Aquarium, which houses the world's largest indoor aquarium. Number 13. Santa Fe. Founded by Spanish explorers in 1610, Santa Fe is one of the oldest cities in America and perhaps one of the most beautiful. It is also the capital of the state. Building regulations require new buildings to preserve the Santa Fe style characteristic of Pueblo architecture, ensuring that visitors will enjoy the picturesque designs in every corner of the city. Santa Fe's cultural attractions include the Governor's Palace, a museum located in the country's oldest public building with a permanent collection of 20 preserved works of art. The New Mexico Museum of Art is a must-see. Number 12. Mackinac Island. There is something special about the clop of horses' hooves through the history of the Mackinac Island pavement. When it was after the fur trade, Mackinac Island became a must-visit destination, remaining car-free. At the beautiful Lake Huron, you will have the opportunity to meet the Cape Cod of the Midwest on a horse-drawn carriage. Walk through the old town, where you'll find streets lined with Victorian architecture that now house charming cafes and romantic restaurants. To create a real island feel, it's worth staying at one of its historic and cozy B&Bs or even at the Grand Hotel complex. Number 11. Gatlinburg. The resort town of Gatlinburg, located right at the foot of the Great Smoky Mountains and the wonderful national park named after them, is located in a picturesque location surrounded by magnificent nature and mountains. Therefore, many people who come here have too few opportunities for outdoor activities. Hiking along the Appalachian Trail is an especially popular activity. In winter, Tennessee's only resort, Ober-Gatlinburg, is full of people having a good time. Number 10. Grand Teton National Park, a home of wonderful mountains, wide valleys, and sparkling alpine lakes. Grand Teton National Park will delight nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts. Located in northwestern Wyoming, the park compares a vast stretch of the Rocky Mountains and is named after Grand Teton, the highest peak of the range, at 199 meters. The dramatic landscapes are stunning. Sparkling glaciers, lush forests, and rushing rivers are ideal for all outdoor activities such as hiking and rock climbing. The national park is a great place to observe wild animals such as moose, bears, and moose roaming among the magnificent nature. Number 9. Lake Tahoe, located on the border of California and Nevada, is the largest alpine lake in all of North America, formed more than 2 million years ago. The crystal clear waters of the lake flow in the Sierra Nevada, surrounded by endless mountains and forests, with skiing and snowboarding to be enjoyed in winter, hiking and water sports calendars in summer. There are many incredible recreational opportunities here. In addition, there are coastal casinos, luxury hotels, and resorts where visitors can stay. Number 8. San Diego. It is located around a natural harbor, the coastal California city of San Diego, on the border with Mexico. It is rich in Mexican culture, delicious seafood, and blessed with a year-round mild climate. Visitors are brought to the city by its relaxed atmosphere and the opportunity to soak up the beautiful sun, sea, and sand. Then there is also the Balboa Ornamental Park, where you can find the San Diego Zoo among the old museums and botanical gardens. Number 7. Canyon Beach, named after a cannon that washed ashore after a shipwreck. Canyon Beach is one of the most popular coastal resorts stretching along the 300-mile coast of Oregon. Located about 80 miles west of Portland, when the Artists Village community turned into a popular resort, with a full restaurant, boutiques, and art galleries. The most striking scene is the towering 235-foot Haystack Rock, the largest of the monolithic cliffs dotting the sandy coastline and providing a nesting site for seabirds. Number 6. Carlsbad Caves, located 25 miles from the former Carlsbad National Park Ranch. The Carlsbad Caves are a network of caves that is both creepy and an incredible attraction. The main hall of the cave, called the Great Hall, is impressive, to say the least. To get into it, you can choose an elevator that rises to a height equivalent to the height of the entire Empire State Building, or take a winding path into the underground abyss. The Great Hall is a cathedral vault with a path and the largest brachmite in the world. Number 5. Boston is full of history. From being one of the oldest cities in the United States to being the site of the world's most famous Tea Party. Visitors may allow Boston's involvement in the American Revolution, the freedom-seeking trail, but the Commonwealth capital is much more than history. The largest city in New England, it is also home to successful professional championship teams, as well as the Boston Symphony Orchestra. Whether travelers visit the Paul River House or Fenway Park, cultural events and fine dining opportunities abound in this eastern Bayside city. Number 4. Washington. The U.S. political center, Washington is the heart of American politics. The White House, Congress, the Supreme Court, as well as the headquarters of international organizations such as the IMF and the World Bank are located here. Culture and science. The city is famous for its museums and cultural institutions, most of which are free. The Smithsonian Institution, the National Museum of American History, and the National Gallery of Art are popular among them. The population of the city is about 700 people, but on working days it almost doubles due to the arrival of government employees. Number 3. Chicago. Nicknamed the Windy City and best known for its towering skyscrapers, teams, and style of hot dogs and pizza. Chicago is the third largest city in the United States. Located on Lake Michigan in the heart of the Midwest region of northeastern Illinois, Chicago is a major center of finance, industry, and commerce. The numerous attractions of the city are separated from the futuristic Millennium Park and the Sears Tower signs to the Navy Pier with its parks, restaurants, and entertainment. Numerous genres of music, such as jazz, blues, and house, originate in Chicago's concert halls. Number 2. Los Angeles. The second largest city in the United States. Los Angeles is located in Southern California, surrounded by the Pacific Coast, mountains, and valleys. He often reads the entertainment capital of the world. Los Angeles, the field of star culture. You can see the movie star as Prince on Hollywood Boulevard or take a house tour to see the star as house in Beverly Hills. For quiet days, there is the Bohemian Venetian Beach area, where there is a mass lake beach and a winding promenade that serves as a stage for a wide variety of quirky street performers. Number 1. New York, the jewel in the crown of the United States. When it comes to local regions, New York is a metropolis that simply restricts signs to places, neighborhoods, and buildings. In fact, sometimes it feels like you're walking through familiar territory, thanks to the fact that the city appears so often in Hollywood movies. There's Central Park, the Empire State Building, Grand Central, Times Square, even the 5 neighborhoods that make up New York celebrities. Then there's culture, Koreatown, several Chinatowns, remnants of Little Italy, and communities from Jewish to African American. New York, a true global city of enriched people who flocked here from all over the world.